Our fifth city is Washington, D.C. The cost of living in Washington, D.C. is notably higher than the national average. In fact, according to recent data, the cost of living in D.C. is about 43% higher than the national average. One of the biggest contributing factors to the high cost of living is housing. The median home value in D.C. is around $665,000, which is significantly higher than the national median of around $350,000. Rent prices in D.C. are also quite high, with the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment hovering around $2,200 per month. In addition to housing costs, other expenses such as groceries, transportation, and healthcare are also significantly more expensive in D.C. than in other parts of the country. For example, a gallon of milk in D.C. can cost around $4, which is more than 50% higher than the national average. Public transportation costs are also expensive, with a monthly metro pass costing around $81. One reason for the high cost of living in D.C. is the city's strong economy and job market. D.C. is home to numerous federal agencies and international organizations, as well as many businesses and law firms. This means that the city has a high concentration of high-paying jobs, which can drive up the cost of living for residents. As a result, Washington, D.C. While it is an exciting and vibrant city with many opportunities, it is important to be aware of the high cost of living before making the decision to move there. Whether you want to buy a house or simply enjoy the city's many cultural and recreational offerings, you need to be prepared to spend a significant amount of money. Our fourth city is Honolulu, Hawaii. The city known as the Crossroads of the Pacific may be seen as a tourist destination for some, but for others, it's home. Honolulu is the largest city in the island state of Hawaii, easily recognizable by its beaches and historical landmarks. But this city has a lot to offer beyond surf and sun, with authentic local cuisine, museums and shops just waiting to be explored. Of course, there's a lot of important considerations to make if you're thinking about moving away from the mainland, not the least of which is the fact that just about everything costs more on the island. For example, because groceries have to be shipped from the mainland to Hawaii, our 3th city is San Francisco, California. Further north up Interstate 5, the city of San Francisco, and the surrounding Bay Area, offers its own unique environment where city living meets coastal charm. Ranked by U.S. News as the 10th best place to live in the country, San Fran is best known for steep hills, cable cars, and the Golden Gate Bridge. But with the added benefits of a booming economy, an ever-growing job market and year-round good weather, it's no surprise that this city has seen its population grow by 9.5% in just the last 2 years. You'll pay a price for all these perks though, with a cost of living 169.3% higher than the norm and housing alone costing nearly 5 times more than the national average. Our second city is Los Angeles, California. On the other side of the country sits another large and expensive city, though the atmosphere in the City of Angels couldn't differ more from what you might find in NYC. Low buildings are sprawled across nearly 500 square miles, with green spaces taking up nearly 35% of the city landscape, making LA the greenest city in America, according to World Cities Culture Forum. The cost of housing is the largest contributing factor to the cost of living here, with housing costs sitting 198.2% higher than the national average. But if you can happen upon affordable housing, the cost of utilities in Los Angeles is actually 6.3% lower than average. Our first city is New York City, New York. As the largest metropolitan area in the U.S., and the fourth largest in the world by population, the city of New York is packed to the brim with opportunities to explore and embrace culture, entertainment, and business. From far Rockaway, Queens to the North Bronx, there's something for everyone in this city, which happens to be among the richest in America, with a cost of living 87.2% higher than the national average, according to Best Places. But this hefty price tag doesn't seem to be deterring future generations of New Yorkers from making a move to the Big Apple, with the population growing 6% since 2020.